What's up, everybody? This is Chris Drummond, aka Therealbinarymaster. Guys, on today's video, I'm going to be going over what is an order block, how to find an order block in the market, how you can possibly take entries off the order block, and what to look for while trading in the market. Today is December 24th, 2021, and yeah, that's right, guys. I'm out here making you guys a fire video on Christmas Eve because I'm super excited about this, guys, because I know what it did for my trading, and I know what it's going to do for yours. Now, before we get into the meat, potatoes, and the chart work and the technical analysis behind, of the naked chart, let's understand what an order block is. An order block is market behavior that reveals a pileup of orders by large entities. In Forex, the order blocks are used by the banks to split their big orders into smaller chunks so that they get their orders filled at better prices without disturbing the market equilibrium. Okay? An order block is a defined area where buyers or sellers of smart money enter the market and move price away from its price level to a new area of interest. The market is engineered by smart money by means of creating levels within the marketplace for them to use at a later date and time. Okay, this is happening on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis. This is how big smart money are communicating with one another market to where to look for possible orders and entries and stuff like that. Now let's trade with them, and let's trade with them and take advantage of the move that they're making. Okay. Let me show you something. Once an order block is broken, okay, it becomes a resistance area, just like as if we would assume this area is a support area, right? If we were looking at this, we can see that support. This would be a support area. Now, what do we see here? This is the last down. This engulfing candle here is the first. It's the first engulfing candle after the down move. Yeah, so this is the down move here. It's coming down, boom, boom, and then buyers come in. We have a bullish engulfing candle, and this is going to be our order block, our first order block that we're going to talk about. Where do you measure the order block? From where price hasn't come back to yet, right? So you can measure 50% of the OB, which is from wick to wick. So here, there's not that much margin of error, so there's not really an imbalance within this order block. You just have the order block here. And if you look, come all the way down to the body, you see that this order block was respected numerous times, right? Here, 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 and then boom, we had a break. This candle broke this order block, but never broke below the wick low here. And then what happened? Buyers came in again and gave us another engulfing candle from after the down move. This is the first move up after the down move, and it's an engulfing candle engulfing this previous candle to the left. So this would be an area of maybe potential interest in the future when price comes back to it, right? Let's see. Price came back to this area in the future. See how far apart it was. Almost 60 days. So 2 months later, price came back to this area. Wicked it and pushed away. Came back, wicked it and pushed away. Pushed up to this area here. Couldn't break it. Couldn't get any traction. And then what do we see? here. Price is breaking these order blocks. So this whole area is going to act as a potential resistance in the future. Now let's see how it plays out. Whoa, that was quick. Let me slow down. Prices come back to this area, has rejected it. Now let's see how it reads. And now we're pushing down. So it rejected it, created a bearish engulfing candle from this doji. So we definitely can still be bearish, right? We're definitely not looking for buys. We've broken this region of interest that we already had marked up in the past. Now, it's our job to find where price could potentially come to in the future, and we have to look for those potential entries. Now, we have to ask ourselves, why did XRP have a free fall drop all the way down to 57 cents and then push away from it and not come back after breaking an area of significance that we've seen in the past? Well, when we zoom out, we can see that we have a minor support area here that this wick respected. But what's even more crucial is when we look back, we can see a very beautiful order block. Now an order block, again, is it's the first engulfing candle after the down move. If price makes an engulfing candle, the first candle up after the down move, like it has here. So this is a down move, and then we have an immediate engulfing candle. This is going to be our order block. Just like price, we had an order block here, right? We had a sharp decrease. Price wicked this area. The very next candle was an engulfing candle. This was our order block previously, right? And as you can see, price respected it. When price came back up to this order block in the future, it respected it and started pushing away from it. Price came back, revisited this area, found support over it multiple times, and then finally broke it. Come down here to the same wick region, and we have another engulfing candle at this area of interest. So not only do we have multiple order blocks in this area that we can consider blockful, right? If you have more than one, I would say two to three order blocks in that area, in that region, you have something called blockful. Now, do we have another order block? Well, we have a bearish engulfing candle right here. This was the up move, right? If all this didn't happen yet and you didn't see this move up, you're under the assumption, right? This is the last up move before the down move, and it's a massive engulfing candle. So this would be your order block. And when we look to the right, it's within the same region of this order block and this order block. So we do have a confluence of order blocks within this region for a nice, a nice confirmation that this is a decent area of support, right? Now, a support that we think is support like this is what we're taught is support, right? But when price comes here in the future and breaks it, we don't really know why. And the reason being is because this is where all the money is, right? So in the future, when price revisits this area, it's gonna push up and come away from. Now look at this, guys. You're talking $138 days, 137 days later, price revisited this order block, these orders that got left here, and price came down, picked up those orders, and started taking off. Now where could price potentially go to before correcting, making another drop to the downside? We can look and see if we have any other order blocks potentially, any bearish order blocks, which we see we do have. We have here. This is a bearish order block over here, right? The last up move, or you know, the last up move before the down move with an engulfing candle, or the first candle down after the up move, however you want to say it. And we have another OB here that it was respected once here, and then it broke this, and then this got respected, and then price came down, price came back up, and then boom, created this big order block here. So in the future, when price comes back to this region, in the future, we can anticipate it to sell off of it, right? Because this is a bearish order block. So smart money came back, picked up the orders here, and where are they going to drop them off at? That's the question. We don't know where they're going to drop them off at. We're just looking for potential entries. And this, ladies and gentlemen, was a beautiful potential entry. I mean, it may have not came all the way into it. You would have had to have manually executed this trade. But price came within pennies after a massive drop to honor this order block and respect it before pushing up. So just think if you had a buy order here, let me go long. If you had a buy order here, your take profit would probably be here, and your stop loss would simply just be right underneath your order block, right underneath the wick of the order block. So you can see how you can get sniper trades, and this is just a crypto example, and we're going to go in and check forex pairs here momentarily. Or don't forget, check in the future videos, I'm going to break down a forex pair and show you how it's a little more uniform when it comes to order blocks. Because with cryptocurrency, you know, crypto does what it wants right now. It's a much newer asset class, and you know, what works in the forex field doesn't always necessarily work on trading crypto. Crypto is much more volatile, and there's a lot of volatility in the market trading crypto. But now if we were to look at, say, Euro GBP, okay, now this is Euro GBP. Let's just take a quick look at this, and we'll go to the daily. And what do we see here? Let's see if we have an order block anywhere that I can notice. Okay, here we go. We have an order block here, order block here, order block here. Now let's look at these order blocks. Let's look at this here. Okay. Let's get rid of this line, and let's get rid of this line. Price has worked up, and then boom, we have an engulfing candle. This would be what you would